here to talk about the wonderful benefits of this stuff. This is tea tree oil. Now, this is a 1 fluid ounce container of tea tree oil. It comes in a glass bottle. You can purchase tea tree oil from your local health food store like Whole Foods, or you can get it online. I get mine from Vitacost or iherb.com. And it runs about $10, I feel like, for a small bottle like this, but it lasts forever. If you can see how much I have left, I think I have about this much left in it, but it lasts for a really, really long time. I've had this bottle what seems like ages. Like, I've had it for a really long time. It doesn't really go bad, but it's a really, really great product, and you can use it for so many different things. So I'm going to tell you what tea tree oil can be used for in this video and how I use it the most. Okay, now tea tree oil has a very funny smell. It smells really kind of earthy, really woodsy, but it's very strong. Almost has a like a tingling type smell. My battery's gonna die. Let me change that out. Yeah, so it sort of smells woodsy and strong. I don't know, it just sort of smells old. It's not my favorite scent in the world, but I've certainly gotten used to it. So just know that when you open up tea tree oil, if you spill it on anything, like if it gets on your hands, you're probably going to be smelling tea tree oil for the rest of the day, FYI. Okay, so there are a ton of ways that you can use tea tree oil. Again, I created a DIY spot treatment with it that I will put that link down below so you can see how I use it to treat pimples and stuff like that. In that video, I mentioned that it contains antibacterial and antimicrobial properties called terpenoids. And basically what that does is it helps to kill and ward off any bacterial infections. So you can use it as an antiseptic on cuts and burns because it's going to help prevent any bacterial infections on those. You can also use it on athlete's foot because it's also an antifungal. You can use it for head lice. A lot of tea tree oil, or a lot of shampoos that are all natural and made for lice, will contain tea tree oil in it. So if you know somebody or suffer from head lice, or if you've gone to a third world country and have gotten head lice and you want to treat it a natural way, then you can use tea tree oil for that and it'll help to clear it up. You can also add a small amount of tea tree oil to like your bath and use that for aromatherapy, and it also helps to get rid of body odor. Go figure, because body odor is usually a culprit of some sort of bacterial infection or some sort of, bacterial imbalance or something like that. And so tea tree oil will help that for sure. You can also use it as a cleaning aid, and I'm going to show you that in a little, or I'm going to show you how, or tell you rather, how I use it for that. You can add it to your laundry, like add just a few drops to your laundry and helps it smell just fresher and cleaner. Especially like gym clothes, like I like to add it to laundry with my gym clothes in it because those are like the sweatiest, and so I think, I don't know, it just helps me feel better. Like I don't have to add bleach to it. Instead I'll add tea tree oil to it, and that will help to sort of brighten it up. And with the freshness and kill off any bacteria that may have gotten on my clothes from the gym, if you're sitting on something or if you're sweating or what have you. And it can also be used as an insect repellent. Now there are a ton of ways you can use tea tree oil, and the list kind of goes on and on and on. I'm not going to name like every single one of them because I probably haven't discovered every single thing that I can use tea tree oil for. You can certainly Google it, Google tea tree oil uses, and I'm sure that you will find 1,000 different ways you can use tea tree oil. But I'm going to tell you how I use it the most frequently. So first of all is my DIY spot treatment, and again, that link is down below. I will also put an annotation somewhere on the screen so that you can see how I do that, and I use that to treat any pimple flare-ups that I get on my face. It's great if you suffer from like body acne as well, like if you have like back acne, using tea tree oil to help soothe and also to help get rid of it is really going to help. I also use it for insect bites because in Miami, of course, it's Miami, and so there's tons of mosquitoes, but also where I live, I live in an urban area, but there's just a lot of greenery around, and my next door neighbor has like a pond in his backyard, and so there's just a lot of mosquitoes, I feel like. And when I open the door to let my dog out, I think that just tons of mosquitoes come in, and so I'm constantly being bit. Like if you see my arms, I don't have any right now, but I feel like I'm constantly, yesterday I woke up and there was a mosquito bite on my face. So of course, so I wasn't like scratching my face. I treated it with a little concoction of tea tree oil and witch hazel to reduce the redness and stop the itching because it was just so itchy. Okay, the other ways that I use tea tree oil is I use it in my toners. Like when I make DIY toners, I will add a little tea tree oil in it because again, that helps it helps balance out pH. It helps with any pimples or preventing pimples. I also use it in soaps and shampoos, and I don't add it to my soap and shampoo because I just buy shampoos and soaps that contain tea tree oil. So these are the two that are most frequent in my shower. This is Dr. Wood's Pure Tea Tree Oil Castile Soap, and I know that you guys have seen me talk about Castile Soap over and over again. I have a whole video on why Castile Soap is awesome. I will link that down below and put a little annotation somewhere on the screen as well. But putting it in your body wash works really well if you don't have a tea tree oil soap. But I love this stuff because again, it's antibacterial, so I feel like when I get back from the gym or from a really long run, or if I was playing outside with my dog, or you know, rolling in the grass, I don't know why I'd be rolling in the grass, but who knows, climbing a tree, sometimes I do weird things. I will use tea tree oil to make sure that I'm getting off any bacteria off of my skin. So it doesn't, I mean, it smells like straight up tea tree oil. It smells like tea tree oil. I mean, don't get me wrong. This is not going to be like a fun, fruity smell. It's going to smell like tea tree oil, but the smell doesn't really linger on your skin when you're using it in a soap. So this is one option. And for my shampoo, this is Desert Essence Daily Replenishing Tea Tree Shampoo and with organic tea tree oil. This is the Desert Essence brand of tea tree oil, and then I also have the Desert Essence brand shampoo. And this works well for dry scalp. Sometimes my scalp can get kind of dry and kind of flaky and kind of itchy. And so I like to use tea tree oil shampoo for that. I alternate between this tea tree oil shampoo and a coal tar shampoo. Oops. To help reduce the itchiness and just, I don't know, it's just strange. Maybe because I don't wash my hair every day. I don't know, but it's just annoying, and so I like to, it cleanses really well, but doesn't contain any sulfates or anything like that. So that's why I really like this stuff. But again, you can always add drops of tea tree oil in your shampoo or in your body wash to get the benefits from it. So you don't have to buy something separate, but if you're considering it, then I would definitely recommend those two. I will also sometimes add drops of tea tree oil in like my hand soap. Like if I don't buy hand soap, usually honestly what I do is I refill my hand soap thing with a Castile soap. So I'll pour some of this in there, and so you can use it as an antibacterial soap, and I like to keep that around to wash my hands with to make sure that my hands are bacteria free. And another way that I like to use tea tree oil is to cleanse and deodorize. A yoga mat. So here's my yoga mat, and you know that when you're doing yoga or anything on a mat, that sometimes it can smell from sweat, and especially if you like use it and then roll it up immediately and you don't let it sort of like dry out from the sweat, then it can sort of get kind of musty and kind of gross. Not mine because I keep mine clean, but I know at the gym, like sometimes when I use them at the gym and I don't bring my own, they just smell horrible. And so what you can do is you can actually combine tea tree oil in water, like just take like a little spray bottle and put some water in there, and then put like 10 drops of tea tree oil in it, and then spray your mat and then let it dry out, and that will kill off any bacteria, keep it nice and bacteria, fungus free, and get rid of the odor. So that's another way that you can use tea tree oil as a cleanser. You can also use it to spritz like outdoor furniture, like those mats and stuff that can get like really gross and nasty and smelly, and it can help it from it can help prevent molding, like on some of those outdoor items. So that is how I use tea tree oil. I hope that I hope that this video was informative, and let me know if you guys use tea tree oil because it's really one of my oils. And I know that I went through a video talking about all my favorite oils that I keep in like my beauty kitchen, and I didn't mention tea tree oil because actually tea tree oil is more of an extract. So it's taken from the Australian tea tree. Yeah, so it's really sort of like it's more of an essential oil than it is like a moisturizing, hydrating oil, which that other video was about. So that's why I didn't include it in there, but I will say that I always have tea tree oil in my medicine cabinet. That's where I keep it. I don't really keep it in like my beauty kitchen area. I keep it in my medicine cabinet because it's really used primarily for, you know, things like medicating things like cuts and scrapes and scratches and mosquito bites and cleaning things. I don't know. It just sort of stays in my medicine cabinet. FYI. So that is that for this video. I hope you guys are having a really amazing day, and I'll see you guys next time. Take care.